T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The following program is rated TVMA for language. We want everyone to be able to enjoy the program, but sometimes things happen, and we may say things that may be offensive to some or non-conducive to others. So in other words, shit happens. Oops.
Niggas coming.
What's happening, everybody? We are back. It is an all-new episode of Blerds in the Hood with me, your resident supervillain, Mr. Jay Washington.
I'm the Swaggy Blerd Winston A. Marshall.
I sounded like I had a whole bunch of saliva in my mouth when I said that, and I apologize. I was like, suffering succotash. I just realized what I had said, and I realized what happened. Listen, it is what it is. Thank you, everybody who has watched us last week, everybody who joined in on the show, everybody who's watched all the clips, everybody's watched the shorts from around the neighborhood. I know you fucking lying, and so much more. We're trying to do so many different things and expand so much content for the show. We tried to get a TikTok account, but as soon as I set up the account, TikTok banned us. So I don't know what to do.
They literally like, you want a TikTok? The two of you?
Nigga.
Okay,
shut that up real quick.
All right. I'm gonna see.
We got past 90 seconds. Remember, you got to get to 90 seconds, and then like, start swearing. And we were at 2
look,
minutes.
we tried to get a TikTok account. TikTok was like,
Bitch, what? Bitch, what? Bitch, what?
that's a good new one, bro. I like that.
I saw that earlier today. I was like,
are you out of your damn mind?
I saw that earlier. I was like, this is going on the show. Yeah, man. Like I said, thank you to everybody. So, like I said, we're trying to do so much more for the show. I want to say thank you again to everyone who's reached out with everything we've been talking about, what's been going on with me, all other shit. There's a lot in life happening. I won't get into it in full depth. I'm going to be as upbeat and positive as I can for this whole fucking show. I am digging so deep. I'm digging deeply in my soul and in my spirit. So with that, where the fuck is every? Okay, there it is. So with that being said, Mr. Winston A. Marshall.
My nigga.
A nigga moment.
Man. Nigga. My nigga.
What you been doing?
I see. From the extras, it's down low, so I'm gonna move it up high so we know where it's at because it should be up there.
Yeah, it should be.
Matt, just take note. Will you make sure that we put the intro, the outro, and Karen's all in extra so when we have it in the future? Sorry, I'll get a little behind the scenes stuff, but if I don't say it now, we're gonna forget later. So what I've been doing. Okay. Shit, it's been a fucking nutso week. I will tell you that much. The poor pup. They can hear you. They can hear you.
Oh, okay. I just
it's like the pup had an infection on her surgery scar. So I was at the vet all morning this morning and into the early afternoon with her, which is its own thing. And then there's family drama that's going on, which is its own thing. And you know, I mean, on the upside, I did just have a big audition, which is cool. It was working late last night on that audition, and hopefully it will produce some fruit. We'll see what happens. But I am just understanding, and maybe that's just getting older. Maybe it's not anything other than that. You know, 2026 has been I feel like Jake Paul right now, and my jaw is getting rocked. Maybe that's what I get.
But Jake Paul got hit for reparations. You didn't.
That's fair, but now I'm sort of thinking, what did I do in my past life? Like, was I white and was I
nigga? Listen, nigga, you ain't the only. You know what? I'm sorry.
Like, I was like, did I colonize like a country or something? Like, what did I do? Like, because I genuinely feel like I'm getting my ass whooped, bro. Like every day when I'm like, yeah, 2026, this is gonna be my year. The year be like, nigga, did I just catch you having fun? So I'm excited for on Friday. One of my best friends from grade school, we got his bachelor party in Vegas. So that'll be dope. But again, I'm out here thinking to myself, I'm just like, all right, bro. So like, I'm not working for like 2 or 3 days, which means that I'm gonna need to cut back on this. And if I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna have to do that. And when I get back, I gotta handle all this shit. Which is life. I get it, but it would be nice to feel like things would just slow down just a little bit and let a nigga just breathe. Would be super dope. So that's pretty much all that's been going on with me. You making the face, so let me go ahead and ask you the question.
My nigga.
A nigga moment.
Man,
My nigga.
What you been doing?
man, life has been beautiful, guys. Everything has been wonderful. It's been great. It's been fucking phenomenal, right? Everything has just been working out the way that it should be. I know I told Winston last year, hey man, barring a global pandemic or World War III, 2026 is going to be amazing for me. And guess what it's been so far in the past 21 days, guys? Fucking significantly great.
I believe you.
Nigga, you're the only one that believes it. Because I don't even believe me.
I don't know. It's the tone. The tone was like, it read to me like
2026 has been such a make or break year that I've broken. But it's been great. Listen, I have had nothing but what we like to call character building moments every goddamn day. I've had those moments where I'm like, hey guys, did you know that if there's a fire, life will pour more gasoline on it? But I'm wonderful. And I get to tell jokes for people even though I just want to cry on the inside. Do you understand how hard it is? Man, listen, toothpicks, burnt out matchsticks, baby. I'm barely holding it together. Jay's holding it together. Let me tell you something what Jay has been needing for the past 2.5 weeks that he hasn't been able to get because he doesn't know where he's going to get it from. Jay's been needing to cry on his shoulder, but life is great. Like, I'm going to tell you something. You can come back. Come on back. You can bring him back.
Yeah, just okay. I'm coming. Here. Go ahead.
I figured our producer was going to do it. Listen,
he's working on something for me.
No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I've been at the point where it's like, I just wanted somebody to hold me. I break down like, nigga, I've been driving. Let me tell you something. You know how wild it looks to be a grown man my size, big as shit, in a Hyundai Elantra and be in tears when Marvin Sapp praise him in advance and never would have made it play.
Wait a minute. Why haven't we? Hold on. We're going to turn some lemons into lemonade, nigga. Why haven't we made a sketch about that?
What sketch, nigga? This is my life.
Well, just from the idea of, like you said, there's something about a big ass nigga in a little ass car bawling his eyes out. That's kind of
my car isn't little, okay? It's not little. I'm just wide in the shoulders. Then the Bears lost. I've had a lot to process in 7 goddamn days. You understand? I started drinking Malort to the face. Y'all remember when I was taking shots of it for the show? Because I was like, hey, people are going to support my manicness. So I'm going to take shots. The Bears lost. And I said, fuck it. We're drinking today.
I will tell you this, though. What you should do, and I understand that would still be like devastating as far as like the Bears losing. You should feel so good, though, about where y'all at, bro.
Oh, I do. We're way ahead of schedule. Look, I posted this on Facebook and I said, every Chicago fan, we're crushed right now. Yeah. But in all actuality, we never expected to go this far in our first season with Ben Johnson as the head coach.
Yo, quick pause. I'm just gonna give everybody a peek into my life. Don't lose that thought process. So I open up different browsers to do different things, and one of the things, so I don't have to log out of my personal YouTube and Streamlabs and all that shit on Chrome, I open all of that on Safari. I also happen to watch all my porn on Safari, so I opened up a new tab and it was just titties everywhere. just titties.
Hey man, let me tell you something. Some days you just gotta, when you watch your porn, you gotta just go. You gotta roulette wheel your porn. Some days you just gotta open the page. Here we go and click. Oh,
like the funny thing is, it was just the history, because you know how like when you open up a new thing, it'll show you like favorites, history, whatever. It was just
nigga, that is what. Let me tell you something. I live by myself. I am single until someone changes that.
Share with the class, Cheryl. First of all,
hey Cheryl, how much? I mean, Cheryl's a freak, bro. Let me tell you this. I believe in my heart. Cheryl be like, hey, that bathroom open. Let's go. And next thing you know,
I'm gonna let you talk.
No, why you leave? I just said
don't involve me in your shenanigans.
Why are these shenanigans? They're not shenanigans. But
You know what? I'm not gonna shit because we will get demonetized if I do that. But what I will share is this.
God damn, she got some big titties.
Dad!
Stop it, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I thought you was finna share real titties. Also, hey nigga, what you can do is you can send me the link in the private chat. I'll check it out for you.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good one. It was a good one. I had a good time with it.
Let me tell you something. I talk about
already off the rails.
Already off the rails. But I talk about, like I said, everything's been going on. I told myself, and I was telling Matt, Dwayne, who had to leave early, and even Winston, I'm like, I'm not gonna be today. Even though I have and Winston knows everything that's been going on, I have every reason to be on this bitch in full tears today. But it's like, why is Jay sad 3 weeks in a row? Don't that nigga go to therapy? Yes. Ain't it helping? Probably. What is it stopping? Suicide. So we're here.
Damn, you got really real.
I mean, because it's like look, the world is shit right now. There are not people. There is, unless you are in this upper echelon bracket of a tax code where a lot of things don't have to directly affect you if you don't choose to let them affect you, right? Yeah. And there are people like that out there who are doing that, where they are not allowing things to affect them. So unless they choose to acknowledge them, we happen to be up amongst the regular folk. There are rails for this show. I know, right?
That's a good point.
Right? There are rails.
I'll tell you this. Someone said play the whole thing. If we hit our first shot goal today, I will. That will be one of many rewards that we'll play for the show.
Here's the thing.
We're already $50 away. Shout out to Fred.
I'm sorry, what?
Blue Girl. Yeah, we're already $50 away from our first shot. So shout out
Here's
to Blue Girl. Fantastic.
Hypothetically, I'm going to tell y'all this now. Y'all are in for. So the reason we're doing the show early is I have a show tonight that starts at 8, right? So I have to leave, be on the road, all that shit, blah, blah, blah. I will take shots. Now, if y'all want to play chicken with me, nigga, stop laughing. I don't even like the way you snickered, nigga. That was wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Great ad, Matt, because what the fuck?
Wow.
What did you say, nigga?
Like hard R, bro?
Look at you. Look, I am sorry. Okay? I am sorry. I did not. That is from the heart.
Everybody, hard R? Jesus.
Well, here's the thing. I do have to drive, but I'm saying is I can take a couple because of my body chemistry and lifting. However, when it comes to the show, because Winston's supposed to show up there, okay?
I'm going to the show tonight too, so
I will do my whole set trashed.
You what?
I will do my whole set.
If it happens, bro, here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. For the sake of making sure everybody drives safely, if we hit it, what I will do is when I get to the show, I will live stream this nigga at the show doing his set drug. I will make sure he takes the shots before he goes on stage. So we will do a maximum of, let's say, 2 tonight on this show so that everybody drives there safely. But I will make sure whatever he is owed, he will drink that shit when we get there, and I will live stream his set if we do that shit. If y'all want to do that shit.
I feel like, so I mean, I'm just saying that, but yeah. So anyway, but no, everybody, people are going through things, and so
yeah.
The one thing I will say is that this show, despite all that goes on in the world and in our personals, is an escape for the neighborhood and for those who are dealing with their own things. And even with the neighborhood, and for those who know me, and if you know me personally, I've always been that person to forego what I deal with to make sure I make you laugh, I make you smile, I am there for you. So my personal situation, the shit that I'm going through, it is what it is. But I am here for y'all for these next 2 hours. I'm here for the neighborhood. I am here to make sure the neighborhood has a great time, rocks the Blerds. You never know who's watching Blerds for the first time. I'm here to ensure that we have a great thing. Now, it's always weird because it's too, like, normally we'd be like, all right, so we got to go to a round neighborhood. We still got time. And I feel like we can say that. It's just that's that's how I am.
No, I know that for sure. I would say where I would want to get to, though, I don't want to continue to have to see you feel like you're having to put on a show.
Oh, let me tell you something. No, it makes absolute sense. And I tell you why. For those who don't know, I consider myself a Christian, not like that bullshit that's out here persecuting people and everything else. My faith has been what sustains me. I keep my faith in God, and I've been thankful for all the blessings I've been bestowed. I give God praise in good and bad. Let me preface that. I've also been praying to finally go from a position of surviving to thriving. And I say that because since I was 23, I've been surviving. I think I am well in my right to want to go to a position of thriving. And a lot of people don't understand what that means a lot of times. Like, you can have this career that looks phenomenal and blah, 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 but you're still surviving. And that survival mode is not that. Let me say this to every man watching this show. Every man watching this show, please take care of your health. And please don't allow stress.
Physical and mental.
Yes, because stress can fuck with your health. Life stressors can fuck with your health. I know this because it is fucking with minds on a major level. I won't get into detail. I might need a new kidney eventually, but it's stress. But it's stress.
Yep. No.
What? Because of the way I said it?
No. It's yes, because that's the one thing that I will always give you credit for. You genuinely are a funny individual. So you could be in the middle of saying something dead fucking serious about, bro, like our body, because of stress, will break down. Oh, one day I might need to fucking find somebody in a bathtub and take their kidney because mine gone. Like, you just
one day I'm gonna go on the black market. But it's how our body processes things. And so while I'm trying to process those things, I still want to make sure that I'm here for y'all. So with that being said, if you're new here to the show, I know it comes off when we start the show. We talk about what we've been doing, what we've been going through. We're always an open book when we start the show for the most part. Thank you all for joining. If you're part of the neighborhood watching right now, thank you. If you're watching us live on YouTube or Twitch, wherever you're watching us from, like the video. If you're watching on the replay, like the video, comment everything else. All right.
Let's get into this first story.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to. God damn it! I got two different computers, and this is real. Dark J Grim says this. I used to get stress nosebleeds. Stress is bad for your health. It is very true.
It is. Everybody needs healthy outlets, man. You need not only your like your checkups and your
This is how I knew I was
workouts,
depressed, nigga. I started beating off 3 times a day. I ain't never beat off that much.
You really trying to push out some dopamine.
I was like, I need the hit badly.
Yeah.
I wasn't even horny. I was just like, man, it's about a.
Isn't it kind of?
Jesus Christ.
We need to move on to the stories, but isn't it kind of wild that like as a teenager, it's literally just like ha ha ha. But then when you get older, if you have to jack off more than once in a day, you're like, bro, am I depressed? Like it's literally like
you start looking at yourself differently. You look at yourself in the mirror afterwards, like you're disgusting. You could have saved that. Anyway,
you know who else is disgusting?
Go ahead.
I figured he would have put the asset up for that. I don't think
I'm not control
this motherfucker. This orange fuck muppet right here. For those that don't know about the Greenland Saga that has been going on, in mid-January of this year, the Trump administration intensified its rhetoric claiming that the U.S. ownership of Greenland is essential for national security to counter Russian and Chinese influence in the Arctic. The Golden Dome that he really wants to push is linked the acquisition to his proposal of $175 billion missile defense system, which is part of what would be based on the island. He's also pushed a lot of military posturing, where the White House officials explicitly stated that all options are on the table, including military action. And this has led to reports that the Pentagon has been ordered to draft plans for a possible invasion causing widespread anxiety in Greenland.
Hey, man, we'll find out about those plans if the Defense Department has to draw them up because they'll leak in a Telegram chat.
I mean, probably. But on January 17th, he announced that he would impose 10% tariffs, additional 10%, rising an additional 25 in June. So it would have been 25 and then 50 for 8 European allies collectively, including Denmark, the UK, France, and Germany, unless they agree to a complete and total purchase of the island. Europe's response, European leaders condemned the move as a new colonialism and an historic show of solidarity. 7 NATO members, including the UK, France, and Germany, deployed troops to Greenland for training and to deter any unilateral U.S. movement. As
all
of
right,
today,
let's hold on before you finish reading all the rest of that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? I mean, I know you do, but I'm just saying you as a general statement. Do you all understand what is happening right now? Here's the issue. The president, prime minister, chancellor, whatever countries you have, whatever those titles are for those countries, that person represents its entire population, whether the population wants it to or not, right? So because of this one fucking idiot, the world looks at North Americans as hostile to the rest of the world.
Yep.
Granted, there are those in other countries who know that there are people who are actively and openly against the Fourth Reich in which we have. There are people who have actively protesting against the fascist regime in which we're living under right now. But for him to say we need to take Greenland and to use it under the guise of national security per se and to keep it from Russia and Chinese influence, when we know for a fact, well, I can't say we know for a fact. I can pretty much easily surmise. Let me say that. I love how I freeze up, but I'm still talking.
Yeah, no, which means, but that's a good sign. That means you'll fix, like you already fixed.
Yeah, I can easily surmise that if the United States were to occupy Greenland, that it would eventually go in the hands of Russia because of the relationship that he has with Vladimir Putin.
The funny thing is, I wouldn't say that. I think the opposite. I think what would end up happening is you've now sent a signal, and I think what ends up happening is Russia goes fuck this and goes full tilt on Ukraine even more than they were already doing. And China invades Taiwan. Like that's more what I'm concerned about. Is that those are the 3 major, like obviously all these other countries are big power players as well. But we have always gone on and on about like Russia's losing their mind. They're just taking whatever they want. And China needs to calm down before like they're trying to take whatever the fuck they want. You're sending a signal if you do that. And that to me is more the issue is that if we actually do this shit, that then all of a sudden people are going to be like, oh, okay, then if you're going to do that in America, then I'm going to do what I want. So nah, bro. But let me finish the story. I do want to point out this has been going on in Denmark. I mean, in Denmark and in Greenland, by the way. They've been wearing these hats. They took MAGA back, bro. The way that white people stole woke from us, they stole instead of make America great again, it's make America go away, which is pretty fucking fire.
And here's the thing. We cannot even be mad at them. I made a post on Threads. Please follow me on social media. I make a lot of different posts, and I try to, things that I don't fully say here on the show, I try to make as clear as I can via social media while also integrating laughter and jokes, et cetera, et cetera. I said this, as much as people don't want to hear this, if the United States is attacked on its own soil within the next couple of years, it is going to be deserved. We've earned it.
At this rate.
Because of what he is doing. Now, I know people are like, yo, you don't want that to happen. I know what I'm saying.
Nobody wants that to happen.
Nobody wants that to happen.
But here's the thing. Debo goes around slapping everybody in the neighborhood. Someday, fucking, like, some Craig is going to find a brick and take it to his fucking face. Like, you can't sit here and bully the entire neighborhood and not expect them to eventually come and fight you.
Yep.
So I don't think any of us as individuals per se, but as the country that we're in, based upon half of the fucking country voting for this asshole and rooting for the ICE shit and everything else, you are drawing the kind of negative attention that will get you stomped in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is. So just to finish this up real quick, as of today, the 21st, the tension is slightly eased following Trump's address at the World Economic Forum in Davos.
An address. Go ahead.
I know it was. We watched it before the show together, and it was something. But the framework deal, the U.S. and NATO have reportedly agreed on a vague framework of a future deal regarding Arctic security. While details are scarce, it appears to involve increased U.S. sovereignty over specific pockets of Greenland for defense purposes rather than a full purchase of the territory. For the first time, Trump has explicitly ruled out using military force to take the island, stating, "I don't want to use force. I won't use force." Then he canceled the tariffs following a meeting with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte. Trump announced he was canceling the planned February 1st tariffs. And Trump has also said he could envision paying a sum of money for Greenland, which is a semi-autonomous Danish territory, while calling Denmark ungrateful for refusing to relinquish it. So, like, again, I mean, you've seen people start throwing out the taco phrase again about Trump always chickens out.
Mm-hmm.
You're seeing, so again, he just runs his fucking mouth. You're seeing people call about how, again, for all of the stuff that he wanted to talk about Biden being an incoherent old man, it's the same thing, but in a different way. Biden's felt like a, whereas this is your old drunk Alzheimer's granddad being like, and I fucking told goddamn Larry if you come in my house again. Dude, Larry been dead for 20 years. Huh? No, y'all shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. I'll whoop your little ass. I'm tired. Like that's how it feels watching him talk at times.
I want to make sure I pull up something so I can have it, so I can read it directly. And I want to make sure it's stated the way it needs to be stated.
Is it something that he said that you're trying to quote?
No. Listen to this. I just want to make sure we all understand what I'm about to read.
Okay.
The 25th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, ratified in 1967.
I don't know why that was so funny, but for some reason that was fucking hilarious.
Clarifies presidential succession, outlining procedures for presidential disability and filing a vacant vice presidency, ensuring continuity in the executive branch, including the vice president becoming the president if the president dies, resigns, or is removed, and allowing for temporary power transfer if the president is unable to serve. It is 4 sections covering presidential succession: filing a VP vacancy, which is Section 2, used for Ford Rockefeller; voluntary transfer of power, Section 3, which is used by Reagan and Bush Sr., and involuntary removal of a disabled president, Section 4, never used. This would be the case in which Section 4 is utilized. His disability is that he is mentally incompetent. You cannot tell me otherwise. Again, people keep going, well, what about Biden? Biden, here's the problem. If everyone thought Joe Biden was that incompetent as president, no matter what, no matter how you felt, they would have invoked it. They would have invoked it. As much as everybody on social media wants to go in the comments and go, well, what have they made? Well, what they would have invoked it. This is as clear as day. His mental incompetency is not only detrimental to the safety and sanctity of the U.S. Constitution, the presidency of the United States, but it also puts all of the American people, as they like to consistently go, in danger.
Yeah, you're right. And here we are. I mean,
I don't know if it was. Let me make sure. Another thing, I want to do another check because I heard this IQ test to vote. This motherfucker supposedly, because I don't know if it was a meme or whatnot, that him trying to, I don't know if he was joking to say that there should be an IQ test for people to vote. Now, here's the issue, even if he is joking about that, because I know where he's going with that, oh, Democrats aren't smart enough. All these people are dumb, et cetera, et cetera. But the problem is if you use an IQ literacy test to determine who is able to vote, you will have no votes in the South.
You'll have a few. I'm from the South, nigga. Don't do that. But is it going to diminish?
You know?
I know.
What I mean.
I know.
But I'm from the South. So make sure you clear
I refuse to let you wipe out all of my people. Now, there's plenty of my people that can shut the fuck up forever. Okay, let's keep it a buck.
And X the greatest 8272 said it best. It's true, but Republicans are too scared of the cult to follow through. They're not scared of here. People keep thinking they're scared of Trump. They're scared of Trump. They are not scared of Trump. They are scared of these maggots and these idiots who are like, well, if I do what I got to do for Donald Trump, he gonna get me out of jail like they did on January the 6th. Remember how he pardoned all of us? And then half of us went back to jail because we're fucking dumb. Sorry.
No, you're good. But yeah, I just, to that point, just to wrap this up as far as this whole Greenland thing, it's not over, but at least it feels like it's moving in a particular direction at bare minimum of him stepping off the ledge. I will tell you, a job that I work, one of the day jobs that I work, I'm not going to get fully into it, but a day job that I work is very heavily involved with importing from Europe. And when I tell you, my bosses have been losing their shit about what they were going to do. And all I could do the whole time, because they didn't exactly handle it the best way with the initial tariffs, the minute this motherfucker said, and then I'm going to throw another 10 and then another 25, I was like, oh, y'all should have probably been listening to me this whole time when I said you should maybe prepare for the worst instead of trying to ride this out. But here we are.
Real quick, we got about a few minutes. Tranklin 007 said, Fox News literally said the quiet part out loud and said the less you are educated, the likelihood of you voting Republican. The higher educated people vote liberals more consistently. And it is not saying that they are voting or they are just liberals or they are just Democrats. Your education level allows you to see and have a pretty good grasp on things that are real.
Well, what the biggest concern that most people have had over the last few years has been a lack of media literacy.
And it's getting worse and worse by the day.
Getting worse and worse. And like, it's obviously really bad when it comes to the news and politics and everything else like that. But part of the reason why you end up with such stupid fucking takes about movies and TV shows and shit right now is because people genuinely don't have media literacy anymore. They do not understand how things are working, moving about, et cetera, et cetera. Although we'll read the same article and you'll turn and look at somebody and go, did we read the same article? Where did you surmise any of that information from? So it is one of those situations where there has been a massive push from the right for a while that if they can keep the populace dumb and angry, it's a lot easier to control them than if they're highly educated and angry. Because we're all angry. I'll put it to you this way. both sides are furious.
Right.
The problem is that they have taken one side and fully convinced them that they needed to go to war with their neighbors, and so therefore the neighbors are tired of dealing with that shit, and they're pushing back, and then that's
well. Also, and I'll say it real quick, you have it where that side that is uneducated, unfortunately, when they are fully educated and told about how they're wrong, they hate the fact that they're being told they're wrong. So now they double down on it because they don't want to be embarrassed.
But part of that is what I would say is the interesting part. And that's a whole different debate for another day, because as a black man, there's a part of me that's like, I don't give a fuck. But as somebody that's honestly taking to heart the concept of doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. This idea of truly belittling people if they have finally seen the fucking light is actually doing the same shit we've done previously in the past, and it has gotten us nowhere. So I am not saying that we need to give people carte blanches or passes, but we do need to look at how, if Trump is really digging a big of enough hole now where people are willing to finally step out of the darkness, we got to figure out a way to make that become a lasting situation and not just a, in the moment type scenario. But with that, streamlabs.com/blerdsinthehood/tip, streamlabs.com/blerdsinthehood/tip. If you'd like to get in the conversation, throw a question in, support the show, we appreciate it. Or if you don't want to do that, you can use Venmo or Cash App. You see it scrolling there at the bottom of the screen. We are $45 away from our first shot. Let me go ahead and read these two that have comments, and then we will jump to our next story. Fred Tastic coming in before the show starting, saying, "What's up, Blerd? Showing support for my dudes and thought I'd wet the whistle. It's only been 21 days into 26, and I've never wanted to kick some maggots square in the nuts more in my entire life. Sorry for Jay's Bears, but y'all at least did better than my shitty ass Cowboys." I added the shitty part because that's how I feel. Fred Tastic comes back in with another one saying, "Hey, Blerds, from where I stand, it looks like billionaires want every country to sell their bonds on the U.S. to create a financial crisis so they can implement martial law, then move in with the rest of Project 2025. I hope not. Sweet mother, baby Jesus, I wouldn't put it past them. That's actually a terrifying thought process, but I wouldn't put it past them." And then support from Blue Girl came in as well. Thank you for all of that.
Yes. That.
All right, let's get out of politics for a minute. Let's jump over to sports. Y'all probably knew. I didn't know.
Okay, listen. Do
you want to take this?
No, I had to look at the microphone and be like, "What the fuck?" And I was like,
"You're not wrong. That the part with the windshield looks normal, but the actual handle of the microphone." Did you make that asset, or is that a photo you found, Matt?
That is the official article image.
So somebody did not proof this. Did Barry Weiss do this article?
It was ESPN. It was ESPN.
Are you sure it wasn't Barry Weiss?
I am sure.
Hey, you know what we should use for to show that everything seems to be going up in flames? A microphone. That's dope. On fire. Yeah. What if it looked like it had chlamydia?
Jesus.
What if the mic looked like it spent too much time in Magic City?
Good Lord. And then you're just going to put Jeannie Buss at the center of it, right above the mic, too. Like, that's some wild shit.
There's a reason for that. Get to the story.
Look, all right. So most of y'all knew. I didn't know. But apparently, the Lakers did sell part ownership of the team. And so
majority ownership.
Huh?
Majority ownership.
Well, yes, the same way that Cuban sold his, unfortunately, to the fucking Dumonts. But in the months following the NBA and the board of governors approving the sale of the Los Angeles Lakers to the Los Angeles Dodger owner Mark Walter, the tea has started to spill about what went on behind the scenes with the Buss family. Now, ESPN released an article detailing how Jeannie Buss and her siblings' infighting potentially damaged both familial relationships and the Lakers, with how she has run the Lakers since her father's death and the sale that she arranged back in June of 25. This is not the first time the Buss family infighting has come to light, as there has been a public battle for control of the team after Jeannie fired her brother Jim from his position as president of basketball operations.
All right, go on, sound good when you start talking. Go on, start talking. You went to the microphone, just started sounding more professional. I'm so proud of you.
Look, bitch. Also, I gotta say, if you haven't seen it, you gotta watch Running Point, bro, because like they don't do it like it's not a 1-for-1, but it is like a Lakers-esque team and like a family running it. Like have you seen the show?
No.
The only thing about it that at first I was like, I'm not gonna watch it for this reason is is it further in the story? Oh, he's just giving a thumbs up that it's good. Yeah. Fucking Chet Hanks is in that shit though. That's the thing. And at first,
so there's a reason I don't think I should watch it, man.
But he's actually really good. Like I was at first like, I'm not watching this shit because of this, and then I was like,
first of all, I don't feel like I called Chet Hanks a nigga because I think he'd be too excited for it. I feel like you call Chet Hanks a nigga, he'd be like, about time they call me what I feel like I am.
Bro, but he's good in it. And then oh my god, Jay Ellis, Lawrence from Insecure. He is one of the leads in the show, and he's fantastic. He kind of plays like a black Phil Jackson.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How long after an actor plays a certain character do you keep referring to them as that character?
Well,
because here's why. Jay Ellis has been in like 5 movies and 3 on TV shows.
Because
Insecure.
Okay. So I'll put it to you this way: Chris Evans has been in a shit ton of movies since he stopped being Captain America.
No, he hasn't.
It was his biggest role. So it's the same thing until a bigger role comes along outside of Lawrence.
That's fair. I mean, look, Kim Fields. What is her new last? I can't remember her official her married last name.
I don't know. I'm not
but
sure.
It took a while. It took her being Regine to stop being Tootie.
I mean, that's fair, dude. Kerry Washington is forever Olivia Pope, my nigga. Like, even though she's done a lot of shit since Scandal went off the air.
Like Olivia Pope, baby girl. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, like, the only, again, you have to do stuff that's equally as big or like separate you, because at least with like, say, Viola Davis, because of the Fences thing, because of Amanda Waller, because of Annalise from How to Get Away with Murder, she's done too many iconic characters that you would never pin one in particular to her. You know what I'm saying? What is this? Wrap it up.
I'm trying to get us back on track.
That's fine. So we can come back to it. My point is, the article notes that the 2 youngest Bus brothers, Jesse and Joey, who were fired shortly after the league approved the sale of the Lakers, were the 2 family members actually being groomed to take over the Lakers, not Jeannie. But in 2019, Jeannie allegedly went as far as to tell her brother Jesse, "You should have never been born," after learning about a promise her late father, Dr. Jerry Buss, made to his ex-wife Joanne that he'd never have children with anyone else. The couple would later divorce in 1972, and Dr. Buss later had 2 sons, Joey and Jesse, with his girlfriend Karen DeMel in the 1980s. Jeannie Buss's relationship with 4-time MVP with LeBron James was also called into question, as multiple items regarding his time on the Lakers were brought into attention, even going so far as to say that James should be grateful for the franchise to draft his son Bronny. I mean, I agree with that.
I agree. I
agree with that. I don't. Come on now. Also, Buss even considered trading LeBron to the Clippers and not extending him. The article further suggests that the 2 younger Buss brothers may have accidentally caused the sale of the family's majority stake in the team. Jeannie did not allow the team to be put up on the auction block and had arranged the deal with Walter. Dr. Jerry Buss met with his children privately in 2007 and asked about the possibility of them all agreeing to sell the team, then to avoid a potential infighting amongst the siblings, and yet here we are. So,
first of all, I just want to say, Jeannie Buss was like, "Send that nigga down the street. We keep his son." Like, do you understand? Send him down, bro. That's the greatest shit ever. Because she is technically, people are gonna say what they want to say about Jeannie Buss, right? When it comes to the handling of the sale of the team, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm going to focus, like many people are, on the LeBron element of this. Because I know people are going to, because again, it's been his big thing now, how we know his career is winding down. He didn't make the starters of the all-star team, et cetera, et cetera. Listen, for her to say he should be grateful that they drafted his son is realest shit ever.
It's real as fuck. Because for anybody that's an actual like hardcore Laker fan, because from the outside looking in, I was like, hey, he's getting better, bro. They're all like, fuck that shit. You know what I could have done with that draft pick? He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. He should have been in the G League. He should have stayed in college.
Yes,
but because LeBron wanted it, we got forced into taking this nigga. And then he comes in and he'll go and get 30 in the G League, but he'll get 2 points off of like 20 minutes in the actual big boy NBA. So no, fuck that. Like, they are big mad about that shit.
Matt.
So Winston, you should click on the LeBron part. It's a highlighted portion of the link. Click on it. And read it.
Okay. The which part that says source?
Yes, click on where it says source. I highlighted it, the specific part in question, because it is a lot.
Okay, keep it moving.
All right, so Jeannie privately grumbled. People close to the team say about what she felt was James's outsized ego and the overt control that he and Clutch Sports, which represents both James and Anthony Davis, exerted over the organization at times. She didn't like that James was considered a savior for a floundering franchise when he arrived in 2018, and that it was he who chose the Lakers rather than the team's leadership receiving praise for landing him. Team sources have been adamant for years that James's camp informed the Lakers as early as 2017 that he was coming to join them when he became a free agent the following year. The distance between Jeannie and James widened when after the Lakers traded for Russell Westbrook in July of 2021, people close to the team said. The team had made the trade in an effort to appease James, but the acquisition backfired in catastrophic fashion. LA went 33-49 and missed the playoffs, and James seemed to wash his hands of his role in the acquisition. Jeannie privately bristled about what she felt was his lack of accountability and the way James would shift blame on to others after the Westbrook trade, the people said. In 2022, in the aftermath of the Westbrook trade, multiple people said Jeannie privately mused about not giving James a contract extension, and later that year, even about trading James with the LA Clippers floated as a possibility. This was before James received a no-trade clause in his July 2024 after signing a new 2-year, $104 million contract. And when the Lakers drafted James's son, Bronny, with the 55th pick in the 2024 draft, Jeannie privately remarked that James should be grateful for such a gesture, but she felt that he wasn't. People close to the team told ESPN. That summer, as she discussed a new contract for James, Jeannie seemed more resigned to the fact that they'd have to do it, almost begrudgingly accepting that they'd take a massive PR hit by not doing so. Under Jeannie's leadership, the team had been through years of dysfunction, of distrust, increasing isolation and discord, and then there was the on-the-court product, which...
Listen.
Oh, this is just this one line. Here you go. On-the-court product. The Lakers had missed the playoffs twice in 34 seasons under Jerry Buss. By spring of 2024, they had missed the playoffs 7 times in the 11 seasons since.
Because all these acquisitions that they had made, Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, et cetera, were to appease LeBron. Because it's like, you got Bron, you have the face of the league. You now have the Lakers back to their Showtime stature, right? But damn.
Jay, that's counting for Kobe's final years too.
Yeah, but Kobe, listen, I know
I think that's an exception because that's a homegrown talent that has brought you 5 chips. And so it was like, here is another contract because we appreciate you. We're not going to let you go. We've been through too much. So I think it's okay in that era to be like, you know what, we missed a couple times. We're picking up draft pieces. So then when Kobe's done, we're ready to start anew.
Yeah.
And I think the one thing that got in LA's way personally, this idea that they have to be the marquee team and they have to have the biggest name or arguably the biggest name in the sport means that, yes, you went and got LeBron, who did get you a chip. And you can't discredit having a chip.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Please.
But
Jay, you don't want to start a fight now.
But what I'm saying is, though, to that point, when you look at the history of LeBron around the league, whenever he goes somewhere, he kind of leaves them devastated when he leaves. He makes a lot of demands. He may get you a ring before he goes, but your team is devastated because of the assets that were given away so he can have who he wants to play with.
But not only just that, we forget about another thing, and this is something that comes with a lot of players on a lot of franchise teams, NBA, NFL, etc. The pool they have in the back, in the office. We're talking about, again, LeBron gets there in when did he get there? 2017?
2018, I believe.
Okay. Okay, so the Intuit Dome only opens a year ago.
Yeah, it opened last year.
So remember, they're playing still both as staples, whatever we're going to call it now, crypto, whatever. Do you trade him? You're trying to trade him across the hall, just like get him away from me at the time.
Well, it looks like, because remember, it opened in 24. He signed the contract in 24. They were talking about so what? After the aftermath of the trade, later that year, so like 22, 23. So yes, it would have been the last year of the Clippers in the building.
Intuit was being built. So could you imagine? Now, don't get me wrong. The Clippers team that they have now helped build the house that is the Intuit Dome, right? Can you imagine the face of the Intuit Dome being LeBron as opposed to Kawhi and Harden?
I mean, I will tell you this, the thing that would have been interesting about it, and, you know, we had that awesome experience over at the Intuit Dome. I think part of it, too, is the fact that, like, the Clippers, with them moving specifically to Inglewood and the kind of vibe that they put in there, like, yes, it is that, like, marquee experience. They have put kind of like, they've really focused on the culture more than anything.
Yes.
And really trying to tap with black folk. So there would have been something about it. I mean, this is always going to be a Laker town, and most black folk and brown folk are going to be Laker folk. But if you had done that, knowing that LeBron still sits kind of at the center of culture, that would have been a pretty big deal.
And I know we got to wrap this up in a second. Yes, most black and brown folk are Lakers fans here, but there are a lot of fans who are LeBron fans.
Yes.
Who would have followed LeBron no matter what. And here this nigga go. In our you can't see what our producer is doing.
What did he say? I didn't even see.
No, just look at him. He ain't saying nothing.
Oh, he's got LeBron rings? You're a LeBron stan? I thought you were Cleveland everything. I don't understand. This nigga literally has both. He has.
I notice what team rings are missing. I only have the two that matter.
He only has the Cleveland rings,
which is interesting. That's a choice.
Lakers too, bro.
Because the Cleveland only has one ring, so one of them. He's got the Laker ring, and the other one. What's the name of that team? Cavaliers. I legitimately forgot for a second, bro. I was just like, I'm trying to do something else right now, so I wasn't even thinking about it. But with that, let us know what you think, man. Go in those comments, hit us up. Streamlabs.com/BlerdsInTheHood/tip. Streamlabs.com/BlerdsInTheHood/tip. You got some crazy family stories where you said that your little brother shouldn't have been born. Let us know in those motherfucking comments, man, and in the Streamlabs. No new ones right now, so we're going to keep it pushing on to our next story.
Yes, indeed. So we've talked about how Paramount and Skydance and subsequently CBS have become basically state-run media, and it is taking even more of a shape. So Barry Weiss is now taking aim and changing Gayle King's role at CBS and slashing her salary in half. I wonder what Big O got to say about that.
I hope Big O comes and takes her cookie. Like, Barry
hey,
Weiss.
nigga!
I realized how that sounded. Let me try that again.
Oh my god!
I realized how that sounded. Let me try that again. That didn't come out quite right. What I meant to say was that she goes out here and says, "You know what? Fuck this," and then buys CBS News her damn self and just says, "No, my girl gonna do what she gonna do."
Put back up the asset, please. Oh, Jesus Christ! So Weiss is only getting started. She may be getting ready to focus on CBS mornings, mindful that host Gayle King's salary, which is valued at around $15 million a year, which is according to one person familiar with the network, is said to be no longer viable in a weaker media economy. Here's the issue: that is just CBS falling off of the map.
Yo, hold on for a second, bro. Are you seeing the comments from everybody? Hey, yo, like,
hey, bro,
takes her what?
Listen, hey, yo. So now, King is said to be considering various options, including a special correspondent role that would have her making appearances on CBS News properties, but not being a regular host, or another that might keep her on the air for the year, but at a lower salary, giving her 12 full months to bid farewell to viewers. Now, there are also some expectations. Weiss might overhaul the news division streaming service, potentially relying more on talk-heavy podcasts. This is only some of the fallout post Skydance's acquisition of Paramount. Like I was saying, to becoming state-run media. Now, Weiss has been under a microscope since her arrival in October after Paramount bought the conservative opinion site from her that she ran the free press for $150 million, which for some fucking reason, I was getting newsletters from it and I didn't know why. I was like, what is happening, Jesus? Which one of you whores signed me up for this? And since taking the reins, she has pressed programs such as CBS Evening News and even 60 Minutes to give more time to Trump administration officials and other leaders.
Can I just say real quick, I'm going to do a baby, just kind of, because someone sent this to me. It still has to do with Paramount Skydance. You heard that Netflix has now put up an all-cash offer, right? And just to shut Paramount the fuck up, and they are big mad because it wasn't an all-cash.
They took out the stock option.
It wasn't an all-cash offer before. Now it's an all-cash offer.
They say, yo,
shut the fuck up.
Here you go. Here go the bags. What you want to do now, bitch? Here go the bags.
And what's funny about that is it is still a better option because they don't want the whole company. So you're still paying essentially what, 27.75 a share, all cash. So like, bro, yep, they stood on business and put the 45-day way. Absolutely, bro. So I am here for it. But let's get back to the story specifically about CBS News.
So again, with Bari Weiss, since she took over, she's been catching flack already. For, of course, we all know what this has been with the pulling of the original CCOT documentary from 60 Minutes, which then aired in Canada in full. And now just this past Sunday, our 60 Minutes released, and they were like, well, I guess we gotta show it, guys. We know what this. Fix the truth said about the big O already. To listen,
Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you this: Gayle King is the equivalent of Robin to Whitney Houston. Now,
oh, you scared me, Jesus. Oh.
He's out of line, but he's right.
I was trying to get through this story with some level of professionalism, but y'all won't let me.
I will not let you, bro.
Y'all won't let me be professional.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Y'all will not let me. Y'all not let me be professional.
Go ahead. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm trying
when
you're done.
Okay. Okay. Shut up. So,
yo. Wait a minute, Jesus.
I wasn't even supposed to look at the screen.
Is it Stedman? Is Stedman Bobby Brown?
Yes, Stedman is Bobby Brown in this scenario.
And see, me and Bobby have a show, right? And we have a show, right? It's my show, bitch.
I love you, Bobby, baby. Bobby, come here, Bobby. Bobby Brown is
no, dude. You remember the Boondocks when they were in court, and then we had the show, right? It's my show, bitch. Just
Bobby Brown is the king of R&B. You mean roasting beef, bitch? Stop playing. That was wrong. So the reason I'm bringing up a lot of this is not only is Bari Weiss's new reign being torn down by, of course, liberal, left-leaning outlets, but even various MAGA outlets are coming at her. Megyn Kelly has also been coming at her, but here's why. Because Bari Weiss is Jewish. Megyn Kelly has said a lot of anti-Semitic shit.
Oh, has she?
Nigga, yes.
You know what? Yes. Sorry. You said Megyn Kelly. My brain heard Meghan McCain, and I was like, has she?
First of all,
know that.
I'm gonna tell you something. You need to expand your white woman repertoire. If you was just like Meghan McCain, he just heard Meghan and was like,
I know the difference between both of them, but you know how sometimes you hear something and it didn't. The word that your brain should register heard something else. I just heard Meghan McCain in my brain. Now, part of it is probably because I watch The View every day. I fucking love The View, bro. So, like, maybe I just like had View on the brain, but whatever.
So
back to what you were saying.
Yes. So you're having everybody. It's only a matter of time, because again, for those who don't know, this is nothing new with CBS News's ratings being the lower one out of CNN, Fox, now MS Now, Newsmax, all of them. CBS is the lowest. So Barry Weiss has not done the network any favors being on board and even switching it over to a more conservative Trump-leaning account. This also is going to tie into FCC Chair Brendan Carr and this bitch-ass nigga talking about some now late-night shows and talk show hosts need to give equal time for conservatives on their platforms. This has got to stop. And here's why. There are various networks, platforms, et cetera, that are meant for various leaning ways. Simply because The View and other talk show platforms, whether they be late night or daytime, lean a certain way and garner a certain viewership, that is not the fault of those hosts, because no one cares about, Gutfeld has a certain viewership, but we also know the IQ of those viewers. And because no one's bringing conservatives, no one wants to hear the bullshit you have to say. Because every time you bring a conservative pundit or whatever the case may be onto your platform, you have to fact check them in real time. And every time you fact check, they're like, oh, well, here you go, just trying to fact check, because you have to.
I mean, that's part of why I need to stop hate watching all those Jubilee videos, because most of them are someone prevents fact. They completely ignore it. I see it. I'm not going to acknowledge it. They present a fact. They don't answer the question. They go, what about this? Huh? I'm not going to. I
am so happy and grateful that the Lord has blessed me to play in some snow.
I was going to point out the fact that specifically, if you want to get to the numbers and the nitty gritty of CBS Evening News, they were averaging 5.4 million viewers each day. Bro, that shit is sitting at 4.17 now.
Even their newest anchor they put on after his first debacle of a show, that shit just went
dumpster fire, bro. And that was the same dude that tried to come for Ta-Nehisi Coates last year, if you remember that shit.
Yes.
He is not good at his job. I'm gonna tell you that much. But this new anchor.
And I will say this in the spirit of fairness, okay? And I would love to hear your thoughts on this, Winston. You can be left-leaning, right-leaning, conservative, liberal, smart, or MAGA. If your points you are making are valid and your arguments are presented and backed up with fact, people will listen to you no matter what. But if you're trying to say, well, I have alternative facts, or if you're trying to skew something and spin it where it isn't real, no matter what side you're speaking from, no one is going to want to hear from you.
I mean, yes and no, because the proof in the pudding is Newsmax actually has a platform. They spit nothing but shit, and people listen to it. So I disagree with that. It's all about if you can get your hooks into people. And unfortunately, they have fully painted the news now as it's about my team. We talk about the news the way that you and I argue about the Cowboys and the Bears. This is not a fucking game. And yet somehow we've allowed people that are in charge to make it one. They're like, we've also we ushered in an era of you don't listen to experts because they're hoity-toity and they're elitist.
Oh my God!
Instead of the idea of them spending time to learn and become an expert in a thing as a badge of honor, and you want to listen to somebody that would have learned something, which is kind of wild. What it feels like at times when I watch people try and regurgitate and say that, oh, these so-called experts, that's literally like a newborn child, like old enough to walk and talk. So not newborn, we'll call them a toddler, trying to pretend like they know better than their parents. Are there some bad parents out there? Yeah, there's actually some really bad parents. Are there some really gifted children out there? Yeah, there's that too. But generally speaking, the person that's been on the earth for at least 18 years, let's call it an even 30, just to for the sake of this argument, is going to know a little bit more than a 5-year-old. And I would want to listen to what the 30-year-old has to provide as far as how the world works and how you should move about things versus the fucking 5-year-old that's just really excited that Dora the Explorer is coming on in an hour. Like, yeah. What the fuck are we talking about here? So in the same way we talk about sports, the only thing I would take away, instead of trying to armchair quarterback like health, geopolitical shit, the economy, How about you actually let the people that have spent the time and the energy to get those degrees and know what that shit is and listen to them? And that doesn't mean you can't ask questions and push back, but this idea that you think you know better, you don't.
When you say that, you said one word, you said one statement, excuse me, that I want to, one section of that, ask questions. And I think that has become a thing too, because
it's become tainted. I'll agree with
it's
that.
It's become tainted because I'm going back to, we go back to COVID. Oh, you said I can't ask questions. You can't. No. No one's never said that when it comes to vaccines, et cetera, et cetera. It's just that now you're trying to question when you aren't qualified to give the answers. You're trying to question those who have studied this for decades. They've made this their life work. You're trying to question people who all of a sudden have been skewed because they won't bend the knee.
You know what part of it is, man? It again comes back to media literacy. Media literacy is also tied to the idea of being able to critically think and ask questions. So
have any medical experience, I'm typing this article.
No, he doesn't. He's not a doctor. And
okay, because I'm wondering, and that's another thing too, because it ties into that. What's like everybody who keeps wanting to fuck around and be like, well, RFK Jr., he knows what he's talking about. This motherfucker does not.
But see, I think the problem there, because I see like what Chris Cochran's like, well, RFK is asking questions and now the measles are back in town. Well, here's the difference. It's one thing if my ass that has no power asks that. It's another for somebody that clearly is also and doesn't know what they're talking about, decides to ask it, and if they don't get the answers they like, they say, fuck it, I already know how I feel about it, and they're going off and doing whatever they want. Those are kind of different situations here. But I just
check this out. I want to read this real quick before we got to go to the next story. His education, he graduated from Harvard University, studied at the London School of Economics, earned a Juris Doctorate, a law degree from the University of Virginia School of Law, followed by a master's degree in environmental law, correct? His medical and science activism. He has no formal training in medicine or immunology, but has spent years as a prominent critic of vaccines, leading the anti-vaccine organization Children's Health Defense. Okay,
the only thing he knows how to do is have a worm eat his brain.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Oh shit! Oh, we all go.
It seems like I may have hit you.
No.
That may have fucked you up, huh?
It did. It fucked up a lot for a second. It made my computer be like, "Hey man, we got to chill for." But it's people listening to a dude like, "Oh, we need to." Again, we've gone through this whole thing with Jenny McCartney. Vaccines cause autism and blah blah. No, then you just had this. I really want to use the word retarded, and a lot of people not get upset and not realize why I'm you. Oh my god!
Because it just came out of nowhere. I don't think anybody was actually mentally prepared for me to do that shit, bro.
Nobody was.
Hey, love you guys.
It's just we've got people going, oh, we need to bring back whole milk and all these things. Why are we listening to someone who has zero experience in this?
You need to leave.
Zero experience. We've allowed somebody to be. He's just reformatted the CDC's listing of immunizations for children in school, and I'll be damned if I let my kid be affected by what this somebody said, and he does not know what he's talking about. But because he's like, oh, he's Secretary of Health and Human Services, so he's got to know something. He don't know shit but brain worms, and even the worms are just like, there ain't nothing there for us to eat, so we got to die. Like, what the fuck?
not man. We just going to sit here and die. This is some old bullshit. Nothing nutritious whatsoever. Well, with that, tell us what you think about the whole thing. Streamlabs.com/blerds-in-the-hood/tip. Streamlabs.com/blerds-in-the-hood/tip. If you want to support the show, get a question in, give your opinion on, I guess we were supposed to be talking about Barry Weiss, but we moved on to the block.
I think because here's the thing, and I know we're going to move on. My thing is this. when it comes to Barry Weiss, RFK Jr., whatever the fuck, bubble-eyed idiot boy running Cash Patel, all of these idiots. These are all the biggest amount of DEI hires I have ever seen in my life. Pete Hegseth, everybody, every single one of them are the biggest DEI hires ever. And because none of them are qualified.
Yo. Look what Matt said. We might have to scrap the last story if hold on. Let me see if I can find this.
Hold on.
I can't show y'all what he said. Matt says,
I got it. I got to make it an asset. Just keep going right now.
Okay. We'll tell you about it in a minute, but Jeannie Buss has responded to the article, y'all. So
you know what? We can. Do you want to go to that? It's not on the sheet.
I kind of do, only because we were just talking about it. So, I mean, where is the statement though, Matt?
If you go to Yahoo Sports, they actually have a. It's in the Athletic, but Yahoo pulled out a quote from it. So I have the Athletic, so I can actually go in and pull it. So give me a minute.
Okay, yeah, pull it.
For now, though, continue talking about whatever you want to talk about.
Oh, here we go. There's at least a Twitter post about it. Lakers governor Jeannie Buss issued this statement to The Athletic in response to today's ESPN story, which includes reporting about a relationship with LeBron James. It's really not right, given all the great things LeBron has done for the Lakers, that he has to be pulled into my family drama, Jeannie Buss said. To say that it wasn't appreciated is just not true and completely unfair to him. That feels like damage control.
Oh, that is absolutely damage control. That is PR like, uh-oh. That is PR. That is PR at its finest. I know what we didn't bring up, and I wish we would have had it on the stories, and I should have did that. I'm sorry. So there are certain stories we normally would have had on our run sheet, and I have to take the personal accountability and blame for that because of the bullshit I've been going through for the past week. So I do want to say thank you and give a lot of credence and appreciation to our two producers, Matt and Dwayne, to my co-host, fuck yourself. Now,
real quick, I just wanted to say, Jeannie Buss put out that statement because everyone knows LeBron is like,
I am naturally like petty.
What did you say, nigga? That was more for you telling me to go fuck myself. What the fuck?
I don't know. I just felt like I want to see if it'll make you smile.
Also, here's why I don't believe. Like, the more that I take, I think there may be some truth to what was going on about her maybe considering trading LeBron, but also, nah.
Bro, here's the thing. Listen, you can see those pictures. Those pictures and everything will be. There's always going to be, especially with the owner of the team, there's always going to be those type of, this is our star player, and I love him so much, and everything that they do is great, and we wouldn't be where we are without them. You're always going to find those pictures, no matter who's the owner and what the franchise is, okay? Look, minus, and I'm sorry in advance, minus Nico and Luka,
and Jerry Jones.
And Jerry Jones in my comparisons.
The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
This bullshit needs to stop now.
You right. It does. You know what? I'm gonna move on. Don Lemon out here being petty, bro. Did you see how he went in on Nicki Minaj?
I mean, yeah, if she's going to start using slurs while she sits there and tries to defend her pedophile and sex offender brother and husband, I mean...
Well, let's go further. How dare... First of all, using the homophobic slurs already a negative, right? The majority of your fucking fans are gay!
That's the part that got me, because this is the second time she's now done that. Because the first time, when she did the Erica Kirk interview, she was denouncing all sorts of stuff, including gay things,
boy,
and trans
boy,
stuff.
All that stuff.
And so just by the nature of that as a starting point, they already were like, "Oh, go fuck yourself." And then she followed it up with this with Don Lemon. Like, the truth has come out, bro. And the funniest thing is what Don Lemon said. Don Lemon goes, Man, you really running your mouth a lot for somebody who is an undocumented immigrant here in this country. And it sounds like under Trump's policy, you would be deported.
You would be deported.
So,
for those who don't know, Nicki Minaj can be deported. For those who keep being like,
she's not a citizen.
She is not a citizen.
He even said it. He's like, you really say stuff like blah, blah, blah with the African-American community, and you're not African-American because you're undocumented. You were an undocumented immigrant and would be deported under Trump's policy. So make it make sense, Nikki.
And I want to make sure we state this for the record. Every time myself, Winston, the show, or someone brings up the ICE Gestapo that the Fourth Reich is currently doing, the immediate thing they want to do is go, well, Obama was deporter in chief and he deported and blah, 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 blah. No one is discrediting, discounting, or disavowing that Barack Obama deported over 4 million people. What we are saying, though, is that everyone that was deported was given this thing called due process. That everyone was deported was not done under a Gestapo regime, okay? Everyone that was deported was not just randomly stopped and profiled on the street. And also, when ICE was deporting them, Nicki Minaj, it wasn't a bunch of what have-trained, unbackground check completed, Proud Boys, 3%ers, white nationalists,
murdering,
overweight, out of shape, fat fucks.
Murdering fucks.
So want to make sure that's understood to Nicki Minaj, anyone that may be MAGA, anyone who may be like, why don't you bring up Obama? Because when it comes to bringing up Obama, first of all, no one was using social media like that. Let's get to the biggest part. We weren't out here just tweeting all this shit, everything about Obama on social media. We just weren't doing that. But we also know how it was done. There is a difference. Yes, every president has handled immigration a certain way. Watching videos and watching interviews back in the 90s with Clinton. Clinton was talking about immigration. Clinton even said in a speech, "Make America great again." So I could keep going on. But it's the manner in which things are done. You've always had immigrants, undocumented or otherwise, in this country because why? They've always stated this country is a melting pot. But the economy for the majority of this country has been built on the backs of a lot of these immigrants.
Yo, so just some stats on some stuff, man. First of all, Trump promised to prioritize deporting the worst of the worst, right? Fell short on that. 74% of nearly the 70,000 immigrants that he's had in detention as of December have no criminal convictions whatsoever. They haven't broken a single law in this country since they got here.
Overstaying your visa is not a criminal offense. It is a civic offense.
Also, how did we do this? We had a positive story to end on, and we somehow slipped back into.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go positive. We were waiting on the genie bus thing, and then we shipped back over. That's how.
It's all good.
So that's on us. We're sorry. Let's go back. To end it on a positive note, take it away, my brother.
So I feel like I can't do this intro. I appreciate what you did, but I can't do it. Millennial icons, Keenan and Kel.
What were you about to do? Wait, what were you about to do?
He wrote it here for the intro to go.
Here it goes.
He wanted that to be the intro to the story. I just couldn't do it from the even though that phrase is hilarious. That was a weird.
I have no idea what that means.
You have no. Jay, did you watch Keenan and Kel?
No.
That's how Kel always started and ended the show.
Jay is older than me. Shit, bro. Okay, well, millennial icons, Keenan and Kel are returning.
First of all, I don't like the level of disappointment that came out of both you niggas.
Nah, I just that was the oldest shit
you have
you've ever said
Paramount
to me,
Plus.
bro.
Go watch it. It is
I do not actually. I do not have it.
Damn.
Go ahead, Winston.
Anyway, they're doing an all-new horror comedy, Keenan and Kel Meet Frankenstein. Kenan Thompson revealed on his Amazon sports talk show, Good Sports, that him and Kel Mitchell are sitting. That with Kel Mitchell, who was sitting in for Kevin Hart, that they're going to be doing this movie. This would be the pair's first collaboration since Good Burger 2 in 2023, and it wouldn't be their first foray into horror comedy, as their TV movie Two Heads Are Better Than None served as Keenan and Kel's series finale. Thompson said, Kel and I have always loved finding new ways to work together, and this project felt like the perfect mix of nostalgia, comedy, and something completely unexpected. We're excited to bring a fresh take on a classic monster story and have some fun doing it. Mitchell added, coming back together always feels natural, and this lets us tap into everything people love about our dynamic while trying something totally new. It's funny, it's scary, and it's a great ride. The duo originally got their start on Nickelodeon on the sketch show All That before heading to their own series, Kenan and Kel, and starring in the Nickelodeon film Good Burger, based on the popular All That sketch. Production begins this summer. Per the official logline, the story follows two delivery drivers whose routine drop-off takes a terrifying turn when they arrive at a creepy, out-of-place castle and accidentally awaken Frankenstein's monster, turning an ordinary night into a fight for survival. What the hell was that photo?
Okay, I was thinking I was the only one that saw. Why was it some random nigga wanting a random light-skinned baby?
That's a young Kenan. I don't know who the child is, though.
You can't figure out who the fuck that is?
I mean, it's certainly not Kel. Kel
is it you?
Yes! I was at the Good Burger premiere.
That's Matt's big head. Oh, I can see it now. Now that I zoomed in. Why you a thought, though? Why your belly out and shit, nigga? What the fuck?
You look like for 45 cents a day, you can feed a kid in Cleveland.
Hey, nigga, it sounds like they were sending like $1,000 a day for this nigga. What you talking about, bro?
They gave that. They gave Matt all the rest of the good burgers for the premiere. Take them off.
Hey, we can only do this because we also fat niggas. That's the only reason we can do it, because everybody here fat.
First of all, I'm not a fat bitch. Mind your business.
He said if you pull your shirt down, what the fuck?
Hey, nigga, because I was scooched.
Oh, you were scooched? Is that what it was? You were scooched?
Emotional, damn it.
I was scooched. Oh, man.
Shit, that nigga had me scared, but I held my own. Fuck that.
That nigga Matt was like, I'm going to tip me a good burger. The pops
hey,
like,
well, either
I was 2.5, 3 years old, bro.
Jesus Christ! Hey!
Hey, put the photo back up. You were 2.5.
Back up. Hey, yo!
Bro, you two and a half in the face, but you look like you about to file for AARP. Like, what the fuck?
That nigga was 3. Hey, let me go, nigga. I gotta go to work.
How you doing, Kenan? I love your show. It's my favorite fucking show.
Hey, y'all, I'm very happy with y'all's success. Listen, I gotta go.
Damn, yo, all caps. Damn, you was a big child.
Hey, hold on. Go back to the photo. Go back to the photo. Go back to the photo.
That's a grown ass man.
Hey, you were too, nigga. Move that comment. Move the comment.
What was you eating? Gorilla milk?
Gorilla milk. Hey, first of all, we be
bro. I thought he was 5 in that photo. I did too.
1997, summer in 1997.
Hey, take it down real quick. Hey, Winston.
Yo, nah, he was at least 30.
At least 30. Hey, Winston, look. Matt was in the stroller. Nigga's feet was like this.
Bro. Wait, Jay, that don't make no sense because clearly that nigga drove his whole family to the premiere. That was, he was
hey, drop the car real quick. Get on out.
He had already cashed his 401k, bro.
That nigga Matt was smoking candy cigarettes. I was a long day preschool.
Yeah, Jay has to look up at my tall ass whenever I'm around him.
Oh God!
Oh, shit, that's why you gonna make a perfect stepfather someday.
Because he's been 35 his whole life.
His whole time. That nigga got mortgage free.
Yo, damn it, yo, I can't. Hold on, I'm real sorry about that. We're gonna there. I was trying to get to this. Because I swear to God, Matt was old enough to be asking this shit, bro. He was out here talking about
where the bitches at? It's supposed to be titties. Where the fucking titties and the bitches?
Like he was
Matt was in daycare, was like, what's up, baby? I'm going to the Good Burger premiere. You want to roll with me? They had recipes. Yeah, Matt was like, buddy, I gotta go shit.
How about we focus on the fact that motherfucker hasn't seen any Kenan and Kel?
Nope, you don't get to go back on that. Nope, you don't get to go.
Hey, I knew exactly what I was doing when I put that photo up there. So yeah, I knew I'd get something like this.
This nigga got a Dragon Ball Z childhood. This nigga is built like Trunks.
Yo, fuck you, bro. Fuck you for that shit. Fuck you for that shit, bro. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Bro.
Somebody said that nigga's baby.
What did they say?
Wait. Where is it?
Called him Baby Herman from Who Framed Roger. Bro.
You need to leave.
Yo, now that killed me. He carrying lunches in Crown Royal bags.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you something. I haven't laughed really hard all week, like 7-8 days.
Jimmy, that's Kenan, right? That's Kenan Thompson. Because Jimmy asked who that is. That right there.
That is just
that little big-headed ass 45-year-old man that Kenan is holding up. That's Matt.
Kenan is holding a senior citizen at the Good Burger for me.
I gotta look up how old Kenan was in 1997.
Nigga, you're the senior citizen he was
I was
holding.
gonna say you're like you literally you look like his senior buddy. Did you guys have that when you were in middle school where you had like your high school like senior buddy that would like make sure you knew what was going on? That you looked like you were his.
He was 19. He was 19.
And you was 18, nigga. What's the point?
No. He was 19, and Matt was 35. As we said multiple times.
Matt, that picture had his Costco membership already. You know, when I get a little bit older, I'm gonna go and work for the company.
Hey, yo, Matt. Real talk, bro. There's nothing but love for you, bro. That shit is absolutely hilarious. Also,
look at the back picture.
Listen, that photo did its job because I'm like, people get laughs. I might get Jay to laugh. That was the goal. I succeeded. I'm happy.
Hey, man, don't be sentimental around this bitch.
Fuck you, and fuck you. Who's next?
He's sentimental around this bitch.
Yo, if it makes you feel any better, Matt, I know deep down on the inside you're really just feeling like this.
Fuck you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Fuck you, fuck your mama, fuck your daddy, fuck the horse you rode in on, fuck everybody who loves you, who cares about you, who has ever supported you in your life, who has become a part of making you the person that you are today. Fuck you, fuck them, fuck all of y'all. If Barack Obama did it, fuck him too. Bette Midler did it, fuck her. Nobody's.
Also, that could have been. That could have been. It wasn't. I mean, he remembers. He went to.
He remembers.
I was reviewing
that nigga. Let me tell you something. Matt, hold on. First of all, Matt 45 now. Clearly, that nigga Ginkgo biloba is amazing for his memory. That nigga's like, back in 1937.
The funny thing is, somebody said that Matt is actually Benjamin Button, because I will say somehow Matt looks younger now than he did as a child. I don't know how that's possible.
Well,
but he's aging backwards.
Well, because listen, here's why. Matt, don't make me laugh. Don't make.
No,
I'm blocking you off so I can't see
where you're going. You're pretty much going to say this.
I am so happy and grateful that the Lord has blessed me to play in some snow.
Essentially saying that it just rejuvenated him.
I don't know why you knew I was going there.
I knew where you were going with it. I knew that you were like, it's the moisturization. That's what it is. It's the moisturization to play in the
Matt
snow.
has been drinking the finest of Cleveland coconut water.
I've made a huge mistake.
Matt got older. Matt got older. That beard grew in. That motherfucker was like, I know what my destiny is now. It's good burgers, white women, and almond milk.
What? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Oh, man.
Remember last week when we were going over like the places we grew up? Like that picture was taken when I lived at that old house near the hood.
First of all, Matt showed us where he grew up in the hood.
That was the hood of Cleveland. Of Cleveland.
I'll tell you something. Hey, take this nigga out the stream because we're not gonna have him interrupt while we got about 10 minutes left before we get out. Whatever. This nigga Matt. Oh yeah, we got time. Never mind. This nigga Matt. No, because I don't want him to interrupt us. This nigga showed us. He was like, I'm gonna show y'all the street where I lived at, where I grew up at. Nigga, there was grass everywhere, trees, beautiful homes. He was like, this is the hood. I was like, yo, shut the fuck up.
All I will tell y'all is that like Dwayne showed the hood that he grew up in, it was the hood. Jay showed us some of the hood that he grew up in, it was the hood. Matt showed us the hood that he grew up in. I was like, nigga, that's a suburb, and I didn't even bother because, like, you know what I'm not about to do? I'm not even going to pretend.
That's actually Cleveland. I was in Cleveland proper. That was on the edge of Cleveland.
I just was very clear. I was like, I knew my little uppity ass grew up in the suburb. I'm not even going to pretend I grew up in the hood. I spent time in the hood. I spent plenty of time in the hood, but I did not grow up in the hood. Those are two very different things. So
I didn't grow up in the hood. I got moved to the suburbs before I could grow up in the hood.
Can I ask a question? This is going to sound so off-putting. And it just is we keep talking about the hood and then we talk about you playing in snow. And so I have to ask this question. Are you a chocolate virgin?
No.
Okay. I've always wondered. No joke. I've always wondered.
It's been like one or two, I think. And one was mixed, so I guess you could say it was milk chocolate.
Well, if we're gonna open this door, now I'm just like, what is the percentage here? What's the body count that we're doing that we're what? Like
we're not putting that number the percentage out there because that percentage is going to not look great.
No, never in my life. No, I am.
You asked the question, bro. It's your fault. It's your fault. Oh, I'm dying about the 1.5 chocolate pieces. You see that shit, bro?
Yeah. The nigga said, what? What the fuck does that mean?
I said one and kind of half because one was mixed. Because you got a mixed girl in there. So
I have never wanted the undercover brother Ebony and Ivory. Just like meme more in my life, bro. Hold on. It's getting added. It's getting added. I swear to God.
In my life, I ain't never heard a nigga ever say, hey, basically, how many black women have you slept with? 1 or 2? I mean, depending on if you count half. Nigga, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh God, dude.
No,
there's a reason this movie is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, that brother stop.
No.
Oh my God. Wait, I love how now when you sit here and look at some of the comments, it's people that normally don't comment on the show. They had to come in was like, I mean, it's a reasonable question for the swirly producer. Oh.
Dude.
Together alive, Ebony and Ivory.
First of all, let me clarify something real quick. I want to make sure it's established, just for the record. I think I can speak on behalf of myself, my brother Matt Thomas, maybe even Winston A. Marshall. Denise Richards would get it. Okay, there is no question about
White She-Devil was bad, bro. And everything she did in the White She-Devil, bro.
Would get it, dude.
White She-Devil was something else, man. Hold on.
Listen, I remember one of the first Playboys I ever saw in my life was when Denise Richards was in it.
Bro, that shower scene. Bro, do we need to do a watch along of Undercover Brother? Because that shower scene alone, bro.
Oh, with her and with Sister Girl?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, okay. So here, Okay, Matt. Oh, fucking God. Okay. Matt,
did I break Jay? Did I break Jay?
The first Playboy, you said you.
Good?
I need a moment. The first
It's making him feel old. That's why.
No, because there had to be dark titties in there, but the first you just went to was the strawberry nipples. And I'm trying to understand.
He had a pink nipples. Was it everything I dreamed of? Like just
Jay, what I'm saying is she was on the cover. That's how I can remember it.
Okay, hold on. Excuse me 1 second. I need a moment, please. Excuse me real quick. Let me do something. Hold on. No. Hold on. Just let me ask. When was Denise Richards on the cover?
It's like 2001, 2003, somewhere in there.
That is the most horniest answer you could have ever given.
December 2004.
Okay, so yeah, that's close.
That is scarily close.
Okay.
Oh, it wasn't a great photo though.
No,
maybe the inside was better, but the smile.
So this is what you got off on?
I didn't get off on that. I just saw that was the first Playboy I remember.
She has a beautiful smile, but
She got that Sydney Sweeney deer in the headlights look.
That's the only thing. I don't know why they chose that as just because she does look like very deer in the headlights there, and she is. I think that she's absolutely gorgeous. That's not my favorite photo of her.
Oh my God. You know what? This show, for those who are just tuning in, it's called Blerds in the Hood. And what happens is we started out with a very professional show. Well, maybe not started. We got some very professional.
I'm fucking dead. Jimmy said, did you just say strawberry nipples?
Strawberry nipple. Listen, I personally I'm a big proponent of nipple to areola ratio. Like, bro, I'm tired of seeing areolas out here looking like whole plates from Thanksgiving with a little bitty.
Please believe me. Please believe me.
I played that because I did not mean for this to happen.
What?
Yo! Hold up! Time out! Time out!
I'm not even. We didn't even. We're still $45 away. I'm taking a shot. I am beside myself.
Aren't you glad
never in the history, never in the history of niggerdom has a nigga ever in his life said some stupid shit like that. I swear to God.
What? You ain't never seen no areolas that look like motherfucking NHL pucks. Like,
Jesus Christ.
Winston, I promise I did not mean for the show to go here. I just meant to get.
Why?
Wait.
Why?
Why?
Oh my God! Well,
I just wanted to get Jay a laugh. I just wanted to get Jay a laugh.
Jay.
Okay,
here's two strawberry slices. Nigga. Fucking.
What, my nigga? You ain't never seen titties with the areola. They look like moon pies with a little titty.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Oh, Lordy Jesus. Blessed Lord.
I can't even get over to my cup.
Like they should have never gave you niggas money. Like that's where I'm at this point. Like Jesus Christ, man. I mean, look. I just.
Then there's some. Then there's some women who got them small ass areolas with the small nipple. You like, hey, are you just?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Are you all titty? You
What the fuck are you out of your damn mind?
Did he say, are you all titty? Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
I'm scared. I gotta.
We're animated, totally insane.
They pushed me out and maced me.
Streamlabs.com/blerdsinthehood/tip. Streamlabs.com/blerdsinthehood/tip. If you want to add to the chaos or call out Jay, or I don't know, if you want to justify another shot, that was holy fuck, man. All right, well,
She ain't got no nipple.
Okay. I really wanted to do this segment that we were talking about doing called Smart Dumb Niggas, where we just debate shit. But yeah.
That ain't happening. That ain't happening.
That's happening now. I don't think that's gonna happen now because we pretty much just have after Jay has talked about every nipple type, whether it be a pepperoni or a fucking hockey puck. I guess we got to jump to this.
And now, an ode to Karens, brought to you by Blerds in the Hood. Now, before we go into this dedication, you must be asking yourself, well, what is a Karen and what does it mean? Well, Karen is a mocking slang term for an entitled, obnoxious, middle-aged white woman, especially as featured in memes. Karen is generally stereotyped as having a blonde bob haircut, asking to speak to retail and restaurant managers to voice complaints or make demands, and being a nagging, often divorced mother from Generation X. Karens most notably have been known now to call the police on black people when they're just doing this thing called living. You know, something that God allowed them to do. This includes Barbecue Becky, Permit Patty, Sleepin' Sarah, and a host of others. And typically Karens feel that because they are white women, they are entitled to do whatever they want and make life choices based on their insecurities as well as fears. Well, here are a few moments of wild Karens caught in their natural habitat.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, even as a self-described titty man, bro, all I can't believe I'm doing this. This is the whitest thing I've ever said. All nipples matter. I'm literally. This is the whitest thing I've ever said in my life, and it felt weird. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
They do. Oh, listen, I'm a nipple man, but here's the thing: I don't want to suck nipples that look like baby thumbs, but I also don't like when I'm sucking on a big ass titty and your nipple. I just go like I don't.
Them crackers.
Hey,
and goddamn
Big Draco. Big Draco.
Where's the Karen? Is the Karen in the other one?
It's in extras.
All right.
This one is when the Karen gets right into it, and it just karma is a beautiful bitch, and you love to see it.
Hi, Alexandra. So here's the situation. Yesterday you had an incident in Canary, correct? Right. Okay. There are charges for battery. I'm going to have to place you under arrest for battery.
You're trying to arrest me?
Yesterday.
Did you know what he did to me? Threatened me. They said, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot. He started it. See? He pushed me again. I didn't do anything. I just stepped in front of me, and I said, well, I don't like what you're wearing. This is crazy. I'm just a citizen, a law-abiding citizen. I didn't come here to make some crimes. This is so unjust.
Make America great again. Send that bitch back to wherever the fuck she from. Clearly, she's that violent criminal that Trump was talking about. Get her the fuck up out my country. Get her out here right the fuck now. I'm tired of these foreign crackers coming in and ruining my country.
Them crackers.
Hey,
and goddamn
Big Draco. Bro, the cop was like, "Hey, bitch, ain't this you invoking?" He was like, "Ain't this you?" if you can see right now,
yeah.
Oh
absolutely.
man,
absolutely.
Here's the thing.
Now,
Also,
I would love.
Let me say this real quick. I forgot to mention this. If you see wild ass Karens or Chads in the universe, also, I've been debating with this with myself. What do you feel? How do you feel about black Karens? Because there are a couple. There are some.
I mean, I will tell you this: Karens are no color. We just never called them Karens.
That's true. We don't call them Karens. Okay, never mind. That eliminates that. So
no, it doesn't mean we can't do it. It would just need to be something else. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
But but that's what I'm saying. Karens know no color. We've done Asian Karens. We've done Latina Karens.
True.
It knows no bounds. If we wanted to make like a remix intro that it was like,
I ain't got that much patience.
Then you got a Maga Minaj. Like we could do that. Like
I ain't got that much patience. Listen. If you see a Karen and you want to make sure you send it to us, send it to the Blerds in the Hood Instagram. By the way, go follow the Blerds in the Hood Instagram. It is 94 of y'all. Let me see how many watching on. Let me see this real quick. I want total 94. We have 92 of you all watching us on YouTube. A lot of y'all probably got us playing in the background while you're doing some shit. You ripping and running. We appreciate y'all. Hit that damn like button. To the 2 over on Twitch, we appreciate y'all. Here's the best thing I love about it, though, too, is to everyone watching us, man. It's some people who probably just clicked on the link I posted through Instagram or whatever. There are people who follow us week in and week out. There are people who we never would know who you are. And some people who comment in the neighborhoods.
Jay, she still got it, bro. This is what she went for us for Halloween last year.
Ooh. Oh, my Jesus!
She still got it, bro. Oh, my God.
Yo, I would let Denise Richards squirt in my mouth. Oh my God. Oops, I'm sorry. Ooh.
Did y'all not?
Do not come. Do not come.
Did y'all not watch the burger too? Because like you could see she had it still then. Like,
nigga, no.
I mean, I did, but I fell asleep. I got high and was like, "This is bad." And then I
didn't feel like watching Good Burger 2.
Oh my God, bro. All I will say is
the only thing I can't have her do is beat me off because she got them old white woman hands. Like, look at them. Like, the nails are done. But
so what you're saying is this woman right here walked into your life and she says, "Jay, I would like to beat your meat," and you're saying,
"We don't have the capacity."
No, I'm gonna let her for sure, but I'm just not gonna look at her hands because I'm gonna feel like Tales from the Crypt.
This out. First of all, you throwing too many big words at me. Okay, now because I don't understand them, I'm gonna take them as disrespect. Watch your mouth and help me with the sale.
The beautiful thing about money. Listen, I know I see a lot of celebrities who. I wish more celebrities would do like Frances McDormand and just allow themselves to age. I understand that for women in the industry, when you get older, if you look older, you're kind of pushed out. However, Helen Mirren would still get the dick raw, but I wish that more would just, allow themselves to just gracefully age. The work,
what you're at, literally listen to what you just said. Society has made it so that a lot of women can't.
But the ones that I see, look, Denise Richards could probably still work.
She 1,000% could if she wanted to, but like,
you get what I'm saying?
I agree with you, but I agree with you, but I think you can't undercut most of that pressure that women are already feeling in that regard. They're not doing it just because society.
I want to make sure to agree with your point. I do understand and know the extreme, even toxic level of pressure that women are under, especially in our entertainment industry, let alone just general society, right? But there are some, like, again, can you highlight the the greatest comment for me, Matt, please? If you're sitting by the screen, he's probably not by the screen.
I got it.
Okay. Pamela Anderson. This was the original Baywatch girl. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at her in Naked Gun, she's embracing naturally aging. And
wait, what? Denise is getting that OF bag. No, she not.
No,
what?
Let me hold on. Y'all can follow my OnlyFans. Listen, I know it's only dudes on there that follow me and subscribe and send tips, but I got a lot of pictures of my dick on there and my chest. And I be trying to send that because I'm broke. So let me see something.
Bro, she's on.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir.
Bro, she's on OnlyFans and apparently earns somewhere around $250 to $300K a month.
Oh, wait, I can't find her. Okay. Hold on. Yes, I have an OnlyFans account. Yes, I have a story about why I have an
Denise Richards, bro.
Oh, it wasn't no fair. Huh? Limited trial free for 30 days. Come on, Jesus.
Good for her. Oh, dude, she charges like crazy. I don't blame her, bro. They have like, I'll just open it up. The regular price is $25 a month, or you get 3 months at $67.50, or 6 months at $127.50. That's wild, bro. Good for her.
Here's the thing. Here's the beautiful thing. She looks amazing, first and foremost. Her photo shoot is phenomenal, number 2. But I will say she is older. Unless she is doing yoga and Pilates, she can't get beasted the way I would beast her. Like, I would give her.
Bro, she used to do her own stunts. She'll be fine.
Yeah, but I'm goddamn it giving power drive dick. Like,
I didn't need to know that. I didn't need to know that. But also, yo, real talk. Okay, this is okay, this is how we're ending the show, because I am beside myself with the news. This is hilarious. He's doing it again. So are you aware of the fact that there is a massive winter storm that's on its way to Texas?
Oh, Ted Cruz is already gone.
Ted Cruz's bitch ass has been
He's
seen
already gone.
on a flight.
Yeah.
He has already left.
Yeah.
Texas, is on a flight somewhere significantly warmer. He is gone again. That's
here.
fucking crazy.
Laguna Beach.
Dude, that is absolutely fucking crazy. I cannot believe that this nigga has done it again.
Here's the thing. I understand, first of all, let me make sure that Ted Cruz is a whore, but I also understand that a lot of women don't like to be when you give them that dick. I get it. Some want past.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
No, let me finish, man. Oh, real quick. We didn't talk about this. JD Vance's wife is pregnant with her 4th child. By the way, I wonder was she on the couch when she got pregnant. Now, if
bro,
Charlie,
hold on. I found another Karen.
Oh!
cara, boy. Pega.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. You run up on me, you catch the sweet chin music just like that too. But yeah,
sweet chin music, and I won't pass the ox.
JD Vance, his wife Usher, is pregnant with their 4th child, which lets me know he was trying to hurry up and knock her up to try to throw people off them rumors that he's fucking Erica Kirk. Supposedly, she's in a relationship with some dude. That she's talking to some dude now. But again, for someone who is grieving the murder of their husband, she moved on with the swiftness. Oh boy, this show took an unexpected. Let me say something.
It took a turn. It took a lot of left turns.
Thank you, Matt.
The only thing is, it took hella left turns to the point where like you ended up going straight again, and then it took another left turn.
We got back on course, and then it went. Matt Winston Dwayne, thank y'all. To the neighborhood, thank you. I needed this laugh. I'm supposed to see Winston because he wants to check on me as friends do, which I'm surprised he was able to still do it. Not gonna lie to you. I was like, this nigga gonna say he coming and he gonna be like, man, I can't make it.
No, I'm coming. I won't lie. I am exhausted, but I'm still
and
coming.
I planned on you to be like, hey, all right, hold on, wait. Let me see what you say. Hold on, let me read. Hey, groom, let us know the details, please. You want to ship it this way? I can give you address to ship it to, or let me know how much it costs, things like that. But yeah, sincerely, I thank you all. If you knew everything that's been going on over the past, like I said, it's a lot, but I wanted to make sure I had you all to make sure I do a job, and you guys have been there for me. To everybody in the neighborhood, thank you. Listen, find me on all of the social media platforms, Mr. Jay Washington. If you like some, I get to find, and I'm given some of the wildest videos across social media. Some are unbelievable, and I do commentary reaction videos on them. And when I do reaction videos, let me say something. I want to make sure I clarify how much my better than my shit is than everybody. I don't just watch a video then go, or sit there while the whole video is going on and go, nah. I'm telling you what I think in a comedic sense right afterwards. So you can find me on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all at Mr. Jay Washington. Please support. I am on a drive to get to 50K followers on Instagram. I know it sounds wild. 50K will actually help out a lot in this industry, which should not be a thing. But we're at 35K now. Thank God we crossed that path. So please go ahead and find me on that. Yeah, make sure you're following the show. We're going to drop more around the neighborhood. Well, I'll tell you about all that once he says what he's got.
Yep, you can find me at the Swaggy Blerd on all platforms, man. I am behind on my YouTube stuff. Part of it is the family stuff I told you about at the start of the thing. Part of it is really trying to focus on making sure that Blerds is going well. So if you didn't already check out Around the Neighborhood that comes out on Mondays, do that. Check out If I Know You Fucking Lying on Fridays. Spill It Tequila with myself and John Roca. Who the fuck is calling me? Myself and John Roca on Tuesdays. Here every Wednesday for our live show. Capes and Cows on Friday. And then Christian and I are back at doing reactions starting next week. And I have not, we're going away from Demon Slayer for the time being. I've actually never seen Saving Private Ryan, so that will be the first movie that we end up doing as far as that goes. So yeah, you didn't know that. You're making a face.
What?
My parents didn't
get as a kid, even as an adult.
There was a point at which I just never came back around to, because I already don't really like World War II movies. Like okay. I'm just don't give a shit. And even though I know how big of a movie it is,
Vin Diesel
is in Saving Private Ryan.
Yes,
I didn't know. I just knew about Hanks. I didn't know who else is in it. But
hold on. Let me give you the cast real quick since we're doing it, because when I tell you this cast, nigga, Matt Damon, Tom Sizemore, Vin Diesel, Ted Danson, Bryan Cranston, Nathan Fillion, Paul Giamatti, Ryan Hurst, who is now your new Kratos for God of War, my bro Max Martini. There are so many people in this movie. That's why I'm shocked you have not seen it.
Yeah, no, I've like I knew it was a big deal, but yeah, I never hold on.
Like I said,
but yeah, once I re-brought that up, Christian was like, don't watch it. Like, let's do that as a reaction. So it's funny that the number of people that are saying they hadn't seen it is like the only ones I knew was Hanks and Matt Damon. I didn't realize that Bryan Cranston was in it. Holy shit.
Yeah, bro. The cast for Saving Private Ryan is stacked.
Yeah, no, I mean, just looking at this, that's pretty fucking crazy. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a good time. So check all of that out. And again, as I mentioned before, and Jay mentioned before, we are trying to give you as much Blerds content as possible. So Mondays and Fridays, you have pre-taped stuff from us. They're around the same time as right now, 6 p.m. Pacific. You can check it out. Mondays is Around the Neighborhood, so us doing the videos and the reactions and all that. Fridays is I Know You Fucking Lying, so that's all of the Reddit video responses to stories, which you already saw the Around the Neighborhood, which was crazy. The Reddit stories are even wilder, so check all of that out. Don't miss it. But we got to get out of here, so much love to everybody. Thank you so much to those that donated, that watched the show to the end. And
Thank you again to our producers, Matt and Dwayne, excuse me. Sincerely, I don't think you all understand how much these two have done for us since they've both been on board. Matt a little bit longer than Dwayne. So for all the jokes and everything, it is nothing but love and appreciation and gratitude for Matt Thomas and Dwayne Berg.
Absolutely true. So with that, we will see you on the flip, neighborhood. Peace.
Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
The nigga was 72 years old being held by a 34-year-old Kenan Thompson. That nigga.
Well, I mean, considering Matt has openly admitted to us multiple times that Matt been like fucking 50-year-old bitches since he was like old enough to fuck.
That nigga
like,
has an old soul. He has more than an old soul. He got an old body.
Look, all I can say is